It's often said that investment has various philosophies. One of the most important philosophies that are very found to be very profitable is the philosophy that's called contrarian investing. Simply said, contrarian investing is nothing but going against the grain of the market. Let's understand it with a story. Long, long ago, in a desert, there lived a rich merchant. The merchant was rich because he had a lot of camels. Camel, as you know, is the ship of the desert, and he made his income by renting out his camels to carry goods across the desert to other kingdoms. The man was old, he had 3 sons, and one fine morning the man passed away, leaving a will. The children, after the funeral was done, opened and read the will and were very puzzled. The man had 19 camels, and he had willed 1/2 of the camels to go to his eldest son, 1/4 of the camel to go to the next son, and 1/5 of the camel to go to his third and the last son. Now the children were puzzled, the sons were puzzled because they knew that their father loved the camels dearly and he would not like them killed. So 1/2 of 19 meant 9.5, and that was not the way their father would have wanted. So they were a little kind of confused about how to go about. So they reached out to their father's friend, who was a village elder. And when they took this problem across to him and the 19 camels, he smiled. He said, "I know what your father had in mind." And he quickly took 1 camel from his end and added it to the 19 camels. Now there were 20 camels. He then told the eldest son, "Take your portion, which is 1/2 of all the camels." So 1/2 of 20 camels, 10 camels, the elder son took and walked away. The second son came forward and the elder said, "Take your 1/4 of the camels. 1/4 of 20 is 5 camels. The second son took 5 camels away. The third son came forth and the elder said, "Your share, my son, is 1/5 of the camels. So 1/5 of 20 is 4 camels. So take your 4 away." And after he took the 4, there still remained 1, which was the one that the friend had lent to the group, and he took his camel back. Friends, this is what we call an innovative and a contrarian way at solutions. Very similarly, in investing world as well, contrarian thinking can play a huge part in the way we manage our investments. There are 2 basic philosophies in a way in which one invests in, especially stocks. One is called the momentum philosophy. Momentum philosophy looks at recent events. So it invests in performance of companies that are recently doing really, really well. Recently good performing companies are bought, and in recent times, companies that are not doing really well are sold. So it looks at what's happening currently and takes decision based on that. Contrarian philosophy, on the other hand, goes against the grain. It will sell investments that are doing very, very well, primarily because contrarian philosophy believes that the best is behind us, maybe the price will come down, so it looks at future far less optimistic than it has always been. And it will buy things that have actually not done well so far, with the belief that things are changing, so hopefully the future, what has not done very well in the past, will do very well. So they are 2 very, very opposing views. Sometimes stock markets are infected by this whole optimism that the whole world believes, and those are times when contrarian philosophy seems to flourish a lot, give a lot of insights. So when everybody is running in one way, it makes a lot of sense for you to actually run the other way, and that's what contrarian philosophy is all about. Warren Buffett, the world's richest man, a value investor, is a confirmed contrarian. During the height of the global financial crisis in 2009, when everybody was selling, he was the only man who was buying. He had enough money at that time saved up to buy, and he bought everything real cheap. And he has a famous mantra, an investing mantra that he keeps repeating. He says, if you want to be a successful investor, you need to be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. And that's the contrarian mantra that can make you wealthy in the long run. Hope this message is useful. This is Babu Krishnamurthy of Financial Sherpa.